Somebody call me, Chris.
All right. Well, since we got some time. Any first timers here on the Jungle Cruise? First timers? We got a couple in the back? Good, me too. Yeah, it's like we're in the same boat. All right. Here soon we're going to be underwater. Underway. Oh, to give away the ending. This isn't fun anymore. Hey, turn. Wave around the dock for me. What? I'm going to have this out. We'll never see them again. That's the point. Oh, no. It's heartfelt. Do ask that you remain seated throughout this trip. Please keep your arms, hands, feet, head, shoulders, knees, and toes inside the boat at all times. And supervise your children. Please supervise your children. Or the crocodiles will. That's what they're paid to do. I don't like that. We're not going to do that. Alright, that works. Now, my name is Skipper, what is it this time? Jason. We're starting off in the Amazon River in the Amazon rainforest, where it does rain 365 days a year. Or as we call it, Florida. That is the most accurate representation we could come up with. Up around the river bend on the left-hand side, you're going to see Inspiration Falls. People like to ask, why is it called Inspiration Falls? Well, I'll tell you. It's because the longer you stare into it, it inspires you to go.
Deeper into the jungle.
Deeper into the jungle. Can I get some oohs?
Oh.
Can I get some ahs?
Ah.
You know what, that sounds like inspiration if I've ever heard it. We can keep on going into the Congo River now. I did hear this was an expensive cruise. Those one-way tickets can really kill you. Little in-cruise movie to make it worth your money though, The Jungle Book. First edition, unedited, only here at the Jungle Cruise. Tell your friends. Behind me is a picnic welcoming party, because the perfect cruise has to have the perfect party put together in my head. So if you look behind me, you're going to see nothing. Oh, that's just a fantastic start. Let's see anybody. Canoe? Buddy. Well, it's not matter, I'm scared them off. They promised me they're going to be here. I don't see anything on this side, so I think we're pretty safe. What are y'all staring at? No, don't worry about him. He's actually really friendly. And he can develop a really big crush on you. It can be a really constricting relationship. So be careful. While you're here, though, we'll pick up some supplies from the tent. Or not. This is amazing. Bad thing. One right after another. Actually, a positive out of this. Man, I couldn't get that Jeep to start earlier, but they got it to turn over all right. So, positives and negatives. That's all life really is. Staying in Africa, then we're going to be in the Nile River now, which they say goes on for Niles. And Niles. And Niles. If you don't believe me, well then you're probably in
denial.
I was going to say disbelief, but now I'm taking that one. Thank you. That is awesome. I get to use that on my next cruise. An African bull elephant. You can tell it's an African bull elephant because we're in Africa. That's about it. I taught this with some pretty cool tricks though. Speak! Come on, louder. Do me a favor, go ahead and spray the boat. I'm kidding, that's only at the end. I promise. I'll show you, it'll be okay. I like to point out this sandstone formation because most people take it for granted. I personally think it rocks. It's one of our bolder attractions here, but I gotta stop before I get too sentimental and start crying on you. Yeah. In the African belt, you're gonna see some wildebeest, some giraffes there in the back. Coming up on some impalas. My personal favorite though, the zebras. Yeah, we normally have 3 of them. Oh. Oh boy. First rule of the jungle, don't be a zebra. Oh, I don't even know how I'm going to separate that though. It's like white meat, dark meat, white meat, dark meat, white meat, dark meat, white meat, dark meat, tail. But they'll figure it out. Coming up on the second rule of the jungle, survival of the fastest. The last cruise didn't believe me that even though a rhino can grow to be 2 tons, he can still run as fast as a horse, if not faster. But I think they got the point in the end though. Way up there, bottoms up. Entering crocodile country, I do ask that you keep your favorite family member close and shove your least favorite out of the boat. On the right-hand side, you're going to see an old Smiley. He just lays around, looks for a free handout every now and then. Next to him is his girlfriend, Ginger. Now, she's actually the one you got to watch out for, though. Yeah, Ginger snaps. Yeah, she's one tough cookie. I know it's a really crummy joke, but I'm going to milk it for all it's worth at this point. Coming up on the Schweitzer Falls, named after the late, great African explorer, Dr. Albert Falls. Now as we pass by, please breathe in that refreshingness, soak it in. That's got 3,000 rare African bacteria that we're all carrying home with us tonight. In 24 to 48 hours, you'll figure out what that means. On the right hand side, we're passing my home. I can see when people say it's a little plain. I get it, I'm trying to spice it up a little bit, but I call that home. And that's what matters. When you've been in the jungle as long as I have though, you begin to smell. Danger, smell, danger. Where's the hippo pole? Now try your best not to become marbles because they look like hungry hippos. Yeah. Now, just last week they did turn over 6 boats, but only 5 of them are mine. So statistically, I think we're pretty good. It's a good track record. I want to keep going. We're actually entering headhunter territory now, which is a terrible place to be headed. Perfect example. A couple cruises ago, yeah, just a bunch of boneheads. Glad to see they finally got their heads together on something for once. These guys are only dancing in a circle because they don't know how to square dance, which is quite unfortunate. Now, whenever they play the drums, it means you're going to attack the boat. They're going to attack the boat from this side only. So whenever they keep my eyes peeled on this side, I should be able to stop them. So, wrong side again. I mean, duck for me. Don't worry about looking stupid because I'm doing it for you. If you get hit with a spear, throw it back and you're going to keep souvenirs. Well, the front of the boat's safe, and that's what matters. Coming up on the 8th wonder of the world, what everybody truly came to see, the backside of water. That's mystifying. That's just amazing. That's something you don't see every day, unless you work at the Jungle Cruise, and then you see it every day, all day, every day. Hey, don't try to see that at home because you'll just hit your head on the faucet. Don't ask me how I know that, just please, trust me. Switching continents though into Southeast Asia and Cambodia. We're going to take a nice little expedition through the temple, but I can't do that anymore. I've never been this way, on all honesty. Could be treasure, could be danger. I'm going to be flat out honest though, I'm scared of the dark, so do me a favor and keep your eyes open because mine are going to be closed. Miraculously made it. We stumbled across a rare Indian elephant bathing pool. It's okay to take pictures. They all have their trunks on, so they're decent. You can tell they're Indian elephants because they're their smaller ears and smoother trunks. That's a Snapple fact. Except for that one over there. He's been in the shower too long with all them wrinkles. Actually, I don't know if anybody can recall, earlier, around the Nile River, I did make a promise about an elephant spraying a boat. So, I'm a man of my word. I mean, there's still this one. I'm just kidding. A little bit of dry humor for everybody, though. Now, most people think it's water that comes out of their trunks, and that's understandable, but, it's not. It's not. Night Cruise wouldn't be complete without a visit from our head salesman of the Jungle Trader, Sam. Coming up on the left. If everybody could turn and say, hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Now, profits have been shrinking lately, unfortunately. But he's got a great deal cut out for you. 2 of his heads for only 1 of yours. Any takers? No, that's just terrible. Because anyway you slice or dice it, you're always going to come out ahead. Now, do as we approach the dock, and please keep your arms, hands, feet, head, shoulders, knees, and toes inside the boat, because I don't want anybody to feel any unnecessary peer pressure applied by that dock. Now, of all my cruises today, you have definitely been the most recent. No, I mean, I've never been good at goodbyes. It's always been the worst part for me. What can you honestly say after a cruise like that, right? Get out.